Good morning, traders. Welcome to followmetrades.com, Real Traders Club live session on Wednesday, November 29th, 2023. Gosh, it's almost a week past Thanksgiving. How did that happen? Hey, Shiv, good morning to you. All right. Well, the market's open. Let's see what's going on. CNBC dashboard, good place to start. Green, stocks rise as November rally resumes. Dow's up 0.25%, S&P 500, 0.68, NASDAQ, nearly a full percent. Hey, Ref, good morning to you. Still calling in from Argentina. That's impressive. GM, big pop, 10%. And they announced a share buyback and a dividend hike and guided higher for the rest of the year. So good news at GM. And the strike is behind them. Look at that, 10% pop. There's a bunch of stocks that made big moves. There's an article. Stocks making the biggest moves, pre-market. General Motors up. Petco got slammed. Foot Locker up big time. So they announced earnings. And I think they had a downgrade earlier this week and they were down, but 18% pop. Petco, look at this, down 21%. Earnings were terrible. They got to be being affected. I talked to a UPS driver and looked in the back of the truck, man, and there was tons of Chewy boxes. And he goes, "Oh, Chewy, don't even get me started." It was every house, and these boxes are heavy. Apparently, Chewy is rocking and rolling, and that's got to be eaten into other people like Woof. Wow, big drop. Oh, and economic news. GDP stronger than expected. Forecast was 5% growth, came in at 5.2. So overall strength in the larger economy. Of course, good news, sometimes bad news. The economy is still growing. That means the potential for inflation still there. The Fed may still have to curb it with more rate hikes. At the last discussion, they said, hey, it may not be done. Got a few weeks before they do their next announcement. All right, S&P 500 chart. A little small gap up this morning. We had the November run up, went a little bit down, and looks like the rally is now continuing with this good momentum to the upside on S&P 500. All right, we are in two trades, both long, and we are in Barrick Gold. And boy, what a day it had yesterday. Slammed up through the 200-day moving average like it wasn't there. And now today it is up a little bit more, approaching our target. Wow. We took 1/3 profit off yesterday. We moved the stop. Just going to manage the trade. And so the percent gain on the options, when I was looking at it, an hour before the close, it was 125%. So it's probably more now. I'll take a look after we hand it off to Eva, but really nice winner. And speaking of a nice winner, everybody give Shiv a hand because he brought this to our attention. Nova. We placed that trade live during yesterday's session and sent the alert out right away. We got in here and later in the day, man, that thing popped big time. It was up about 8%. And here we are again today, another 9%. All right. Ref says he got in as we called it in the session. He was expecting resistance in the 1110 to 1120 area. So yeah, I think you're talking about here, potential resistance. But, it's a trend change, right? It was in a downtrend. It found a bottom. And so, when a trend changes, high, higher, low, new high, right? It's got to go through the prior highs. So they can stall there, but it had good momentum. The setup looked good. We took the trade, and here we are sitting already